Yo, how's everybody doing today, man? It's boy Forza. I'm back. This time we're gonna be rebuilding the Los Angeles Lakers. As a huge LeBron fan, I figured might as well do this as the second video. So we're gonna get right into it, man. This is all gonna be post commentary. I didn't record live this time. But you won't be seeing a lot during the first season. You're seeing a little gameplay in the background while I talk. That's only because I truly just decided to just not do anything the first season. I looked at the salary cap chart, and I figured might as well just splurge on a big free agent and then build around those two free agents. So, well, with that being said, I will see you in the playoffs. Alright, boys, so here we are, season number 1. Here's the awards that you guys can look at. I'm not going to read them out. You can pause the video and look over all of this if you would like. We were the 7th seed. We finished 41 and 41. Obviously, I didn't make any moves. So, yeah, we are going up against Oklahoma City in the first round. And then we will go from there. I'm just going to make some minor adjustments to the lineup. I didn't like using Lance Stevenson coming off the bench, as you can see. So I put KCP in on the bench. I was just checking everything right here too to make sure everything was flowing well. And you guys will see too, I make some gargantuan changes in season number 2 now. If I ever win in season number 1, it'll strictly be going for a three-peat. So, just keeping, I didn't say that in my first video. See, we got eliminated right there. I wasn't very surprised. I wasn't expecting to win in the first year, especially after no trades or anything like that. But yeah, so season number 2, we're coming at you guys pretty hot. So I'll see you guys here in a minute. And by the way, watch this. Warriors blew a 3-1 lead to Oklahoma City, and the Thunder just smack the Sixers. Westbrook's Finals MVP. All right, boys. So here we are. Free agency just occurred. I don't show free agency. It takes up too much extra time in these videos. So I'm just gonna show you guys how I use my training. I just did untapped potential on Kuzma, Lonzo Ball, and Brandon Ingram, so just so they can get their overalls up, and I will play with their overalls here in a minute. I will switch positions and all that shit. Just some of the free agents I signed. Klay Thompson, obviously signed Klay Thompson. He's the big name free agent I got to play beside LeBron. I'll end up moving him to small forward eventually. I got RJ Barrett. Now, you're probably wondering, how the hell did I get RJ Barrett if I was in the playoffs? I actually traded 4 first-round picks for the second pick in the draft. I lost that footage. I have no clue where the fuck it went. I actually lost all the footage up until I signed Danny Green in free agency, which is the weirdest fucking thing ever, but whatever. I signed some veterans. You have to fill out your roster, so went ahead and signed J.R. Smith, Danny Green, guys like that, just to help mentor other players to get their badges better and all that shit. So, you can see this is the bench right here: Quinn Cook, Josh Hart, R.J. Barrett, Kyle Kuzma. No, Alfred Camina's right, and then we'll put JaVale McGee. I forgot I was actually putting Kyle Kuzma as my starting center. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I had him at starting center. That changes come playoff time. You'll see, obviously. Also had it on an 11-man rotation right there. I'm not with that shit. We play that 10-man rotation. If it was real life, obviously, if I was a real life coach, I'd play probably 12-man rotation or some shit like that. Give the guys minutes until playoff time, then play like an 8-man rotation. Anyways, guys, I will catch you. Actually, you guys will hear from me a lot sooner in the playoffs because we have a trade to make. Alright, guys, bear with me. This is going to be the longest part of my commentary, so it's just going to stretch over for about 20 minutes of me just talking. So I will have moments where I'll shut the hell up, but this is where I'm going to go all in one take. So as you can see right here, this is going to be me doing the trade I was telling you guys about. I went ahead and got, where is he at? You'll see him in a minute. Alright, so I went and got Montrezl Harrell, and I straight up just traded Montrezl Harrell for Quinn Cook. That's what I did. I don't know why that was a trade that they allowed, but that was it. Just the trade they offered me was Montrezl Harrell for Quinn Cook. So I went and signed Brandon Jennings in free agency, and threw in 2 first-round picks to get Quinn Cook back. I know that's a lot to give up just for Quinn Cook, but I mean, I'm trying to win now. It's 2K. It's not like those picks are gonna matter whenever I'm only doing 3 years tops, really. So yeah, so here's the award winners. We got some of the boys in here. You'll see RJ Barrett's gonna be on the all rookie first team. Zion Williamson made it all NBA third team. That's pretty crazy. Alright, so here we guys go. We got something coming up right here. Alright, so in round number 1, we're going up against the San Antonio Spurs. I went ahead and I was so confident with this roster that I was going to simulate this round, and we were down 0-2, and I was like, well, fuck. So I went ahead and started just simulating games manually. You'll see here. Down 3-0. Time for the comeback. We're going to simcast it. Jump in if we need to. I did go look at the box scores. I was just baffled. It was just bad team basketball. But you guys will see. We will hopefully turn this around. I did make some adjustments to the lineup. As you can see, RJ Barrett is now starting. Kuzma, and Hart and Ingram all coming off the bench, and that was the best decision I ever made. You guys will see that here in a minute. Alright, so this is game 4 right here. And boom, there we go. Didn't even have to jump in. It's going to be game 5 right here. I didn't actually change the lineup settings for this game. Now that I notice, I did for game 4, but not game 5. And I think this is one of the games I actually end up jumping in. So, no. Looks like we stole this one. Yeah. So, I did do a little spoiler right there. I do have to jump into some games here in a minute. I will give you guys my thoughts. I want to go ahead and throw out there. I think this is the game I have to jump in. Don't roast my on-ball defense. I know it's not A1 type shit, but I mean, I don't play 2K as much as I used to. I just started back playing again, so take it easy on me. No roasting, please. As you see here, 116, 112. I said, fuck it. I wish I would have jumped in when it was 112, 113. But it is what it is. It's what happens. It's the risk you take. You wait an extra 10 seconds or whatever it is. Anything can happen in basketball. So whenever 2K decides for its long ass loading screen to hurry the hell up, I will start commentating over this now. Here we are. Luckily we get the ball. Throw it in Alonzo Ball, see what we can do here. I do love running the pick and roll. You guys will see that a lot in my videos. The pick and roll, probably the most commonly used tactic ever in basketball. One of the most basic basketball IQ things, basketball fundamentals, But it works, especially if you know what you're doing. It works. And you see here LeBron fouled out. I was wondering why LeBron wasn't on the floor, but um, that's just great. So we're gonna have to go to Klay Thompson here in a minute probably. Uh, that's why we picked him up in free agency. Klay Thompson will be the man. You see the lineup I'm running with. I was thinking right here, should I throw somebody else in? And I do actually. I move Kuzma to the 5 and Ingram off the bench to the 4. You have maximum offense, and you guys will see. I actually end up regretting that here in a second. When DeMar DeRozan missed that, I was hyped, man. This right here, that's why we picked up Klay Thompson in free agency. Klay Thompson's the man. And like I said, I do play on Hall of Fame. I will show you guys at some point in this video that I'm still playing on Hall of Fame. I don't want people accusing sliders or whatever. It's like I said in my last video with the Houston Rockets. I think that's ridiculous that people would go out of their way to throw sliders on. It's just a video game. If you lose, you lose. You know, not a big deal. But alright. So LeBron got player of the game, even though he's not doing jack shit and he's fouled out. But that's where I regretted it. Taking JaVale out. Kuzma got fucking bodied right there. So you'll see here in a minute how I fix that. Like I am running pick and roll again. Brandon Ingram with a clutch little floater, if that's what you want to call that shit. 24 seconds left. Up by 1. This is where I make my change in the lineup. I put JaVale back in. Simple as that. Just give it some height and some defense. And I do bite again. They ran this play twice in a row on me. And I knew it was coming. I still couldn't stop it. I got fucking frustrated. So I saved my timeout. 20 seconds. I could definitely score in 20 seconds. I got a little lucky right here, but Lonzo taking it straight to the teeth of the defense. Not holding back. Lonzo coming up in the clutch. You gotta love to see it. Hopefully he can do that in real life, man. I'm pulling for Lonzo. I'm pulling for all those young guys. Hopefully they can do some great things in the next couple years while LeBron's in Los Angeles. Alright, so they look like they were about to run the same play again, but I was trying to play the passing lane. You see Klay Thompson came over. I thought he was going to go help. Glad he didn't, because I wanted to go help. And there's the game right there. There's game 6, and we will be heading to a game 7. Here's your Hall of Fame shit. No accusing me of anything. I don't know if I showed his stats or not. I probably do. You see Kuzma doing his little fucking dance, whatever. You know, LeBron, you ain't do shit, but good job, LeBron, sitting on the bench. Hopefully, LeBron will be good to go for Game 7. Man, they are just enjoy clapping it up. I should have cut this. This is my fault, boys. I actually remember why I didn't cut this. I was fucking exhilarated that I did not choke. I actually do have a little choke moment here in a little bit. You guys will see it. Saying that without spoiling anything. Do I show the stats? Yeah, I do. Kuzma came up big. Klay Thompson. That's why we got him in free agency. LeBron didn't do great. Lonzo Ball had a pretty solid game. I mean, LeBron shot 50%, but the standard that LeBron is held to, and there's that Klay Thompson 3 right there. The standard that LeBron's held to, he has to do better and close out games like this. You know, elimination games. In real life, I don't think he would shoot 6 of 12 in an elimination game. And I don't think he would foul out either. That's just I don't even remember LeBron ever fouling out in his career. I know it's probably happened, but I've been watching basketball since 2008. So it's obviously I haven't been watching it as long as some of you guys watching the video probably, but I know a thing or two about basketball. I'm not a scrub, and there's Game 7 for you. And that's enough rambling about LeBron. LeBron again did not show up, but everybody else fucking showed up. So that's what I'm talking about. So we're going on to Portland this next series. We lost game 1, won game 2, won game 3, lost game 4, and we ended up losing game 5. So simcastic game 6. Game 5 is, in my opinion, the most important game of a series, especially if it's 2-2. But nonetheless, crucial game 6 elimination game right here. We were getting our ass whooped there for a minute. In the first quarter, got 42 on us. And we came out in the second and third and dogged them. And then it was pretty even fourth quarter right there, as you can see. Tied up 130 left in the game. 123, 123. And once 2K decides it wants to load, I will continue talking for you guys. Like I said, I'll give you guys my thoughts on and my what was going through my head and all that shit whenever I ran certain plays and all that. Alright, so here we are. I don't know if the lineup that's in the game right now is what I was happy with. As you can see, my on-ball defense right there, I was getting cooked by Lillard. Like I said, don't rush me. You know how the Hall of Fame CPU can be, though. So LeBron didn't foul out this game. I was happy with that. You'll see me go to LeBron a lot if he's in the game. He's literally a human cheat code. But like in real life, they would go to LeBron, so it's not too unrealistic to go to LeBron in a clutch situation. As you can see, I was gonna put JaVale McGee in, but he fouled out instead of Klay Thompson. So I knew LeBron would have to do his thing right here. So I was really confused to see Brandon Ingram playing shooting guard, even though I think he plays shooting guard in real life. Yeah, so here we go. See me getting cooked by McCollum here. Got a minute left in the game, down 2. Obviously gonna give the ball to James. We get fouled here. I was actually really nervous since it is on Hall of Fame. You see me go check out the free throw rating. I think it was a 75. Yeah, 75. Oh. And green light. That's how we do it around here. Green light district. That's how we like it. I wish LeBron would hit free throws like that in real life. He's been struggling this season. But hopefully he'll get his shit together, man. That's really the only place he's been struggling this season. It seems like he's channeled his inner Steph Curry and decided to go work on his three-point shot this offseason. So that's good to see. There we go, Hall of Fame. I had that fast break opportunity, so I took a chance to pause and show you guys right there. I was pretty hyped at this point too. Whenever LeBron gets a breakaway, yeah. And LeBron had a more earned player of the game right here, in my opinion, 9 for 20. I'm still expecting more out of him, but you know, I think too sometimes the expectations are kind of fucking ridiculous that you put on people's shoulders. You can see here running a pick and roll, Lonzo and LeBron. I'm sure in real life it wouldn't be that easy, but they got old ass Zach Randolph guarding LeBron. I don't know who the fuck's idea that was, and I can't believe I didn't get the steal right there. I got cooked again. I don't know what kind of animation that was, but it was fucked. Like I said, man, give it to LeBron. You see I'm doing the polished cheese. Yes, I'm one of those guys. If you play me online on my team, I polish cheese. I get hype. Sorry. No, sorry. Up by 2. Now we just gotta play defense. They call a timeout. I don't think I make any lineup changes. I had faith in Montrezl Harrell. Even though I think Montrezl Harrell is only 6'8", maybe. He's playing center at 6'8". He's a lockdown defender, so I wasn't too worried about him. Yeah, that's pretty crazy defense right there. I even came over and helped, and he still made it. Like I said, 15 seconds. I have 3 timeouts, but um, I don't know. I'm just not one of those guys that use timeouts like that unless it's crucial. If I'm down a good bit, if I'm down 7 with 2 minutes left, I might start calling timeouts. But you see there, I put Zach Randolph on an island, caught him sleeping on the dribble, and just had to hope the CPU didn't hit me with cheese, and it almost did, but it didn't. Thank God. We're going to another game 7. Then after that, we will either go on to season number 3 or we will go on to the NBA Western Conference Finals. Almost at the NBA Finals. I forgot we're not there quite yet. Gotta earn that shit. Can't just skip the Western Conference Finals. Alright, I don't know why I don't skip these. I wasn't probably doing one of those things where I just put the controller down and took a sip of water or some shit, so that's my fault for not cutting this for you guys. I do apologize. I'll get better about that. As you can see here, here's the stats. Damian Lillard had a really good game. I don't think he shot good on 3. I didn't quite catch that. LeBron didn't shoot good on 3, but he came up when it mattered. Lonzo, Klay Thompson, all those guys. I had to go check on Lonzo, Klay and JaVale since they fouled out just to see what they did. And I feel like people foul out way too often in 2K, but I don't know if there's a way you can change that. If there is, let me know in the comment section. I'd really appreciate that. Because I feel like when LeBron fouled out, I feel like LeBron would not foul out in such a clutch game. But I don't know. In real life, the rules have changed a lot this year. There's Game 7 for you guys, by the way. I want to ramble for a minute about the actual NBA. The freedom of movement calls and all that stuff that they use now. It's very interesting to me. Here we are, conference finals against Golden State, by the way. Watch this shit. They did get Kevin Durant back, by the way, but it didn't make a fucking difference because we just swept the Warriors in the conference finals. And, as you can see here, we will go on up against... You see I made a cut right there? We're going for the sweep, right? I jumped in for Game 4 to show you guys... I was going to show you guys the championship celebration talk for a minute. Yeah, that didn't happen. We ended up losing Game 4, so I just cut it. The reason I cut it is to save time, and I jumped in and I choked. We may have won it if I didn't jump in. Just leave it at that. I had a good run going for me this video of jumping in, so I figured I'll test my luck. But as you can see here, we're fucking smacking them. So, yep. Fuck me. That was just a terrible play right there, but as you can see, we do get the championship, obviously. We're up 3-1. We're up by fucking a shit ton. So I'm going to take these last couple minutes right here, talk. Like I was saying about the freedom of movement in the current NBA, I think it's interesting. I think it's kind of soft, but I do enjoy it. It makes it more offensive friendly, I guess. There's been some crazy high scoring games this season. I feel like we'll see more 50-point games out of players too. I wouldn't be surprised if sometime soon too we saw the record for most points in a game scored be broken. Not the Wilt Chamberlain record, but the like team total, And I do have that right here beside me. Hold on. Okay, so the highest scoring game, I found it right here. It was the Detroit Pistons and the Denver Nuggets. This is the high scoring regular season game. It was a triple overtime game. The final score was 186-184, and they scored a combined 370 points. That's fucking ridiculous. I would not be surprised though if that gets broken soon. Just how offensive heavy the NBA is nowadays, and how the NBA is going. It wouldn't surprise me. Here's the stats for you guys. Bron got Finals MVP. And I will also show you guys the regular season stats and the entire playoff stats for all our players. If you guys did enjoy, feel free to drop a like, man. I do enjoy making these videos. I do realize these longer videos take more time, obviously, to watch. So if you do stay all the way through the video, I appreciate that. Make sure you guys like, sub, all that good shit if you did enjoy. Comment down below what team you want to see next. I have a feeling I will probably do somebody like the Phoenix Suns, but if I get some suggestions, I'll take those into consideration. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you around. Peace.